This movie tells a story about Will, who heads a program to choose who will go on and be born with life and who will ultimately fall by the wayside. Through a series of interviews designed to assess the candidate's humanity, Will whittles his current crop down to 5 pending souls, who then have 9 days to prove they've got what it takes to survive life. We're hungry for films with originality these days, and this movie certainly begins strongly with ideas about morality, mortality, the meaning of life and the nature of existence. It has a good premise. Unfortunately, good intentions do not always lead to good art. The movie is a wildly ambitious but pretentious narrative future. It's clear that the movie wants to say something about how life is worth living, as several characters question its validity and contemplate suicide. Yet it only finds skin-deep truths and proclamations. What it offers is a watered-down, simplified philosophy about life and death. The performance from the main actor is actually good, despite some of the awkward dialogue he's given to deliver. He credibly shows us how a man hurt by his circumstances can behave while retaining a shred of hope. The other characters, on the other hand, are so predictable from the get-go that there's nothing the actors could have done to give them any integrity. The execution of the movie's good premise is rather clunky. The film gradually degenerates into a long and ponderous pseudo-philosophical talkfest that doesn't really pay off on its intriguing premise. Once the movie reveals its narrative hand, it quickly goes to pieces, collapsing into largely predictable drama at the expense of its concept. There's actually something fascinating about Will's lonely job, the limbo of an eternity spent watching other people's life on screen. Sadly, the script instead goads the film toward rote dramatic revelations about living your best life, all spliced with the kind of images that come off as cheesy where they're supposed to be touching. Even in the unreal logic of the world that the film establishes, there are many questions unanswered. It's all a bit reductive, sidelining the wonderful chaos of the universe for a schematic, depressingly human perspective. Overall, this movie lacks spark. The worst thing is that sometimes it feels like the movie thinks that it's so profound and moving when it's anything but. We do not recommend this movie at all.